All right, this is part 3 of Mayan calendars, but we're almost done here. Here's some more predictions of what would happen when this changed, when the calendar turned over to the new Ba'aktum. Some of these are very interesting. I just throw them up there for fun. But I like this one here. The catalyst will induce consciousness shift, which will be the physical destruction of Earth that no man can imagine. Yet no one should fear it. It's going to be okay. Obviously, it didn't happen. Now, from some more scientific people, archaeologists, people that have studied the Mayan people, no Mayan records were found describing what will transpire when the 13th Ba'aktum cycle ends. None of them ever said the world was going to end. The Mayans have never predicted that. They just never did. Okay? They'll have no record of knowledge that the Maya would think the world would come to an end. There's no evidence of that, and all these people that were doing that were just making this up to try to sell books and movies. Alright, in fact, the Mayans had dates before and beyond that. When they really wanted to go crazy, this is an inscription that reads, this is the date. Remember, we usually use these 5 digits. So this is a very, very long date. Okay, so they're being super accurate. But you see how many levels of 13s there are? Essentially, they believe that the time is infinite. And it just cycles over and over and over again. And they just happen to be in this cycle. And then on a stela, right here, they write when the creation date is. But look at how long this is. This is like saying this is, I don't even know what that number is. It's so huge. So to them, it was so long ago. It was not created anytime soon, and everything from that creation point has just been these cycles on top of cycles, which has gone on forever, which is what the Mayans really believed in, is the cyclicalness of nature. I remember that King Pakal, the one that I showed you the top of his tomb. He predicted, he thought he was such a great king, or emperor, whatever he wants to call himself, that he will still be, and they will still be remembering him way, way past this time. So this resulting date here is October 4772. If he thought the world was going to end in 2012, he wouldn't have predicted a date in 4772. So he's saying that they're still going to remember me 3,000 years in the future. Maybe he's right, because we still remember him now. Alright, the reality is that the Mayans never predicted the end of the world. To them, it was just their cycles and the way they predicted the calendars. So what I want to get you out of this, out of the Mayan calendars, is that there's 3 different calendars. There's the long count calendar, which we spent a lot of time on, which just counts the number of days. That was the one that turned over on December 21st, 2012. There's the Solkin calendar, which is the religious calendar, which has a 268-day cycle. And then there's the Ha'ab calendar, which is their 365-day calendar, 18 months of 20 days and a 19th month of just 5 days.